Hello, hello, hello. So this video is going to be a little bit different. When I first started the company, I knew I couldn't do it on my own. I'd need to take on employees and build a team around me to help me deliver on this epic journey, delivering this epic distillery so we can spread this word about wonderful rum. And the first person I've taken on is a chap called Shaun Smith. Shaun is the head distiller. He is so knowledgeable, he's so humble, he's a lovely guy to work with, and he's become a real friend in a very short space of time. So I thought it'd be great to introduce you to Shaun, show you a bit about his life, and so you can see the brains, the personality behind the liquid development that we are undertaking, and the person that's going to be in charge of all the fermentation and distillation and the creation of the liquid at the distillery. So without further ado, handing over to Shaun.
Right, hi guys, we're back on site at Welbeck. We've got Tim and we've got Ben, casually laptop on top of a Lotus, because that's just how we roll. But we're basically locating the gas tanks today and doing exciting things like chatting with the insurers about where things have to go and not burning the place down. What we have here is what is going to be the distillery. This is actually quite an improvement to how it started. Slowly being tidied up. We've had some really good progress today. We managed to sort out the location of the gas tanks outside. As you can see, there's plenty to go at. A little bit of work required. Just need to introduce myself. I'm Shaun. I am a distiller by trade. You'll probably be subjected to some video of me mountain biking to try and make up for the fact I'm a bit of an anorak. But I've mostly made single malt whiskey, rum, little different, and obviously starting from scratch, hoping that we make the best customer experience, the best liquid, and that literally has to start from the distillery. So we have here a wonderful place to make spirits. We're trying to capture all of that wonderful looks, style with a modern twist, and hopefully going to be the biggest rum distillery outside the Caribbean. I'm sure some of you are wondering why I've gone from making single malt to making rum. Basically because I feel like the next wave of exploration into spirits is going to be rum, and I wanted to be on board with that. Me and Lewis have very similar sort of feelings and thoughts towards rum. I really can't wait to get started. So welcome to Revolution Bike Park. As you can see, we've got the bikes. It's only raining a bit, so it should be quite a good day. Slightly scared, aren't we guys? I do a lot of mountain biking, but not normally in Wales. Right. Blue. Rum, obviously. I don't know. Curry. Mojito. Sierra Nevada IPA is my favourite. The wife, obviously, being a stylist. I'm married to Laura. She's a director of 3 salons, and I don't really get any choice in the style I get. I get what I'm given. What she likes to do is make sure I've got a big fluffy fringe so I look a bit like Justin Bieber. So I am from a little village called Rushden Spencer originally, and that's where I lived for 21 years. It's in Staffordshire. In fact, my first job in brewing and distilling was at Winkle Beer, and Giles, the owner, founder, is like an amazing bloke. He taught me how to brew. I helped him out with some science, so I was like, I really want a brewing job, Giles. How do I go and get one, a good one? He's like, well, go and get yourself a master's in brewing and distilling from Heriot-Watt. So I did, and then suddenly discovered the realm of distilling. Right, okay, so I worked at King Beer, which is now 2 Tribes, making beer. I then got a job at Cotswolds Distillery. I wanted to move back home because the Cotswolds, lovely place, a bit far from where my family lived, so I got a job at White Peak Distillery. I say got a job. I helped build the distillery and then ran it for a few years. We're now Must Process Services. They helped build White Peak. Because I'd worked with them, when I wanted to have a go at engineering, they took me on as a process engineer. It was really interesting, but it wasn't distilling. And Jamie Baxter put me in contact with the famous Lewis, and I guess the rest is history, right? We're building a distillery.
The rest is the future, Shaun.
Yeah, that's a good point. So some of my hobbies, I guess I overcompensate for being a massive anorak with spirits by doing some extreme sports. In winter, I like to do a little bit of skiing, so we walk up the mountain and then ski down. Absolute madness. And then in summer, sometimes in winter at night in the dark, I like to go mountain biking with my friends. I'm no pro, but I have entered a race for August. So we'll see how that goes. And then I like to fly model aeroplanes, like big ones, like 6 foot wide model aeroplanes.
Well, that's okay then.
Yeah,
Don't apologise.
That makes it cool, right? And then I also have a classic car that I like to tinker with. It's a Panther Callista, and everyone asks me if it's a kit car, and it's not. It's just quite a bizarre. It looks like a Morgan, basically. It's like a Morgan made by an alternative company who was started by Robert Jankel, who was a famous clothes designer from the sort of 60s and 70s. So it's very like alternative.
And by the way, I don't fit in the car. I don't fit in Shaun's car. Like the windscreen comes up to there on me, so like my head's poking out the top. It's just madness.
Very nice. Hi, Shaun.
Hi, everybody.
So that's Shaun, the head distiller, giving you a bit of an insight into his world, and just hopefully you're learning a bit more about what we're doing, the people that are working together here to build this distillery. Shaun's an absolute legend of a guy. I'm so pleased that he joined the company. He's pushing me forwards, he's inspiring me forwards. Yeah, whatever, we should get a room. He is an absolute gentleman to work with, and everything that you've seen in this footage is just so real. It's so Shaun. Listen, thanks for watching. More videos coming up soon about more distilleries that we're going to visit. We're going to do some rum tasting as well. We're going to line up a whole load of British rums made across the UK, and taste those. Yep, thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye. Is this a hot tub?
Yeah, it's a hot tub, man.
You got a hot tub?
Yeah, I've got a hot tub.
You sly man.